ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ವಿಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ. ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೆಳತಿಯರಿಗೂ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸೂಪರ್ ವುಮನ್ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನಾವು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನನ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನನ್ನ ಅವರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಡನಾಟ ನಡೆದಂಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಹತ್ರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಅಥವಾ 2% ಜನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮುಗುಳ್ನಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಇವ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನದಿಂದ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗುವಂತದ್ದು ತುಂಬಾ ಕೆಲವು ಜನರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಭೇಟಿಯಾದಾಗ. ಈ ಒಂದು ನನಗೆ ಅನುಭವ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಕೆಲವರು ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಒಬ್ರೇ ಇಷ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷ, ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಸಂತೋಷದ ಅನುಭವ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತವ್ರು ಇವರು ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಟಾಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ನು ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ 30 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ 4 ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ಹಿಂದಿ, ಕನ್ನಡ, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಚೈನೀಸ್ ನ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಇವರ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಅವರ ಹಾಬೀಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕೇಳಿ. ಕುಕಿಂಗ್, ಆರ್ಟ್, ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್, ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಗಾರ್ಡನಿಂಗ್. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಸಿಗೋಂತ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದು ಇವ್ರು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸೂಪರ್ ವುಮೆನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ನಾನು ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿಯಾದಾಗ ನನಗನ್ಸಿದ್ದ ಅನುಭವನ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ನಾನು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವರೇ ರೇಖಾ ಸತ್ಯಶಂಕರ್. ಇವರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹಾಬಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅದರಿಂದ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೀರಿದ್ದು ಒಂದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು. ಹಂಬಲ್, ಕೇರಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್. ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಏನ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಇವರಿಂದ ಸಿಗೋ ಅಂತದ್ದು. ರೇಖಾ ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ರೇಖಾ ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ರೇಖಾ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ, ರೇಖಾ.
I'm honored. It's a pleasure to be on this platform, and thank you so much for providing this platform on such a special day. And tumba hogalbittidira. Please don't expect so much from me. I'm just an ordinary woman, maybe with lots of hobbies and lots of dreams to do what I want to, and I'm trying to fulfill all my dreams. That's all. ये हौसला कैसे झुके, ये आरज़ू कैसे रुके, ये हौसला कैसे झुके, ये आरज़ू कैसे रुके। मंजिल मुश्किल तो क्या, धुंधला साहिल तो क्या, तन्हा ये दिल तो क्या हो। राह पे कांटे बिखरे अगर उस पे तो फिर भी चलना ही है। शाम छुपा ले सूरज मगर रात को एक दिन ढलना ही है। रुते टल जाएगी हिम्मत रंग लाएगी सुबह फिर आएगी हो। थैंक यू।
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅವರ ಹಾಬಿ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್. ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ರೇಖಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್.
ಇವಾಗ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ಶೋನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನ ಶುರುನಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಜರ್ನಿನ ಹಿಂದಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ವುಮನ್ ನೀವು ಇವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಚೆರಿಶ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ?
That's a pretty difficult question. I think too many memories to cherish. All of us have too many memories to cherish, Marika.
Correct.
I suppose so. In case I have to mention the most memorable one of being a woman, I think the birth of my daughter. I guess I think most of the women would say that. And you know, when we have that pain during the labor, we always think, no, enough. This is the pain we cannot tolerate. And the intensity of the pain and looking at all that, we always think that no more children. This is I cannot tolerate anymore. And finally, when you look at the child, the face of your child, you forget all the pain, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, I think that is God has gifted us with that one, blessing, and I think the motherhood. I think.
Correct.
So, and that is a woman, I guess, and then the woman is ready to go for another one. Oh,
that's ಅದು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಹೌದು.
There are so many memories. ಹಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮೆಮರೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಐತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ಖಂಡಿತ.
So according to me, I think I cherish that moment till date.
ಹೌದು, ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ. ಮದರ್ಹುಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಲ ಸಾಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್
you go ahead. Yes, you are ready to tolerate the pain again.
ಸೊ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇರೋವಂತದ್ದು. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಒಂಥರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ರೂ ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಹಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ನ ನೋಡ್ದಾಗ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲಾ ಕೆಲ್ಸಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕೆಲ್ಸಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಖುಷಿ, ಸಂತೋಷ ಬರೀ ಮುಖದಿಂದ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು? ಅದೊಂದು ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ನೋ ದಟ್ ದ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲವಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. The moment you start loving yourself, I think the inner happiness comes. Unless you love yourself, I don't think you can love anyone else. Right?
Correct.
So, loving oneself, living for oneself, and learning to live for others. through our happiness, maybe. It means that I'm not saying that we never compromise. Compromise is needed. Life is a compromise, right? So we have to compromise, but I think we have to live for others, and we should try to make others also happy. Only if you are happy, you can make others happy.
Correct.
ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂತೋಷನ ನಾವು ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡೇನೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಿಂದ. So ನಮ್ಮ responsibilities, our duties, and all that, if you go on doing with a clear and conscious mind, and not with any kind of stress. Oh, illa ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಅದು. No, you should not go about doing things like that. You should do things what you want to do, which gives you happiness. Unless and until that, you won't be able to give happiness to others. Only if you're happy yourself. So inner happiness is nothing but doing what you want to do. And when you do that, I think the body releases some good hormones. Yes, those good hormones. And I relate that to inner happiness. For me is that I love music, I love art, I love gardening. I love to do things, make things, convert things, beautify things out of waste. So I don't throw anything. And when my friends declutter their houses, they call me, Rekha, I have these things. Can I bring them to you? Probably you'll create something out of it. I have a friend called Mangla who does that. And she's given me so many things that one after the other, I'm just selecting what to do with this, what to do with this. So there your energy goes in that. That's why you don't have any negative thoughts or negative feeling around you, because you are indulging yourself in thinking what to do next, and creating what can I create next, and that gives you happiness. That is inner happiness. You have to find within yourself.
ಸೊ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ನ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಯು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ್ಲೂ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಸೊ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬೇಜಾರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ಆಗಿರೋ ಅಂತಹ ನನಗೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಇದೆ. ವೆನ್ ಐ ಲುಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲುಕ್ ನೌ ದ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್, ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಆ ತರ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಒಬ್ರು ನಾವು ಹಿಂದಿಂದನ್ನೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕೊರಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಈ ರೀತಿನೂ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನೀವ್ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹಂಗೆ
ಅದೇನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸಿ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ನನ್ನ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಐ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಯಂಗ್, 21, 22, and immediately after college as a fresher, this generation girls have so many things to dream, travel, adu idu ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ 32 years ago when I got married, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅತ್ತೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಾರನ್ನು ಹೊಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, you have to compromise with lots of things. See, it is not a cakewalk. Marriage is not a cakewalk.
True.
Whether it's your siblings or whether it's your parents or relatives or anyone in the house. So ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆನೂ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಮನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊರಕೊಂಡು if you brood over it, I don't think it is it is not constructive at all. It is more destructive. So ಆ ಥರ ಇರುವಾಗ, ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ, ಐ ಲರ್ನ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೈಲ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ನನಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ದೆನ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ನೋ, I think it is always good to have elders at home. See, without any tension, without any stress, we used to go to work. My mother-in-law insisted that we should work and be financially independent. It's not that you need the money, but then it builds confidence in you. So I don't mind taking care of the kids at home. She insisted on that we don't discontinue our service and take some job which is easier to manage home and uh, workplace both. ಹಂಗಿರುವಾಗ, yeah, we did work. Even my co-sister worked, both of us, and we all worked together. Around 12 of us in the same house, and cook together. Go, I'm, ತುಂಬಾ ಇದು ಏನು ಇದೇ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾರು ನಾವು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಆ ಥರ ಏನೂ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಿದ್ವಿ, ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೋತಿದ್ವಿ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂಗಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಿದ್ವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿರುವಾಗ ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮನೇಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಮುಂದುವರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಲುಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ನಾವು, ಅವಾಗ ನಾವೇನೋ being in a joint family, whatever was cooked at home, children had to eat that, children had to take that in the box. But now nuclear family, ಒಂದ್ ಮಗುಗಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಮಗುಗೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. Now when I am free, I'm thinking, oh, I'm so lucky because my children are not fussy. They eat whatever I give, whatever I make. They don't insist on this, that, 4 at home and 4 different items are made, 4 different breakfast is made. It is not like that. So when I look back, and it's always, ಸಂಭ್ರಮ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು ಮನೇಲಿ, ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿದ್ರೆ ಸಂಭ್ರಮ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. It used to be nice most of the times. And after, I think, one few years, little compromise you have to make to adjust yourself into the new environment. Amele, it is always good, because they also understand you, we also understand them, and life becomes much easier for all of us. I think for this generation it is really needed, I guess, because they think freedom andre ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೂ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು. It's not that, according to me, it's not that. Yes, we give freedom to our children now, but why they used to do that, for what purpose, ಅದನ್ನ ಇವಾಗ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, yes, it was good. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಮೇ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಸೆಲ್ಫಿಶ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಸೆಲ್ಫಿಶ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಹೊಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನೀನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋತಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ನನ್ ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಇತ್ತು, ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರನ್ನ, okay, my children will be good. So now I feel blessed that yes, my children are good. They love to be, be mingle with the family, even when they go outside extended family, they attend family functions. It is nice. So it's a nice feeling when I look back now.
ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊರ್ಗೋದಿಕ್ಕಿಂತ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನನ್ ಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಇದ್ದು ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್, ನಾನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನ್ ಮಕ್ಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್, now I'm really blessed. I feel really blessed to have all positive people around me and get love from almost everyone. What else do I do?
True. Love from everyone ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ ಸುತ್ತ ನನಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸೋದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಒಂದು ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಏನು?
Teaching profession, I think when I was a small girl, I used to tell my mother that I want to become a lecturer and that.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I couldn't complete my master's. I got married when I did just my graduation. So school was the only option that I could get. So I did. So after getting married, I did my B.Ed. I did my Oxford level computer course. I did my Hindi BA. All that after marriage I studied.
Okay.
And there was a lot of support from my husband and my family. And if not for the support of the family, you cannot study so much. You cannot pursue your hobbies. Or even when my children were young, I used to do a lot of painting work and indulge myself in music, everything. So for that, family support and husband support is needed, and encouragement too. So I come from a family where music was in blood. My dad was a singer, so
Okay.
yeah, he used to sing in orchestra, and my mom was also very good, and my grandfather was a violinist. So, and here also my mother-in-law used to play violin, and she used to be vocalist and all that. So that gave me a lot of exposure to music, also listening and singing, and I think that environment is uh, brought in a more positivity than brooding about not being with my husband or only with children. We never it never occurred to us. Once or twice it happens when you are young, it happens, but not all the time. So, students, yes, that was how I got into teaching. And once I think all teachers would agree with me when I say that once you get into this profession, you cannot come out of it. You get involved so much that it is very difficult to come out of that becomes a passion for you, right? And you get so attached to children, you get so involved in their own, they come to you, they come running to you. 8 hours they are with you, more than the time they spend with their parents, they spend with the teachers.
Correct.
So automatically they also get attached, we also get attached, and probably that is why I had this kind of memory that even 32 years, the first batch, I remember all the names along with their register numbers. Whenever I see some parent, I say, you are this child's. So they say, you remember your students, that's fine, but then you remember the parents also.
True.
And I have my friends, colleagues who tell me whenever a child is coming, grown-up student, Rekha, idhar aaja, just tell me who is that. I don't remember. You tell me the name. He's going to ask us now. So that's how I remember the names of my students very well. I remember how they used to be in the class. I remember their writing. I don't know. I have that kind of memory, or maybe the attachment. All children get. So even now, wherever I go, wherever I travel, if they are on my FB contact or on WhatsApp, or I meet them. When I went to Sydney, I met my students. Singapore, I met my students.
Okay.
Yes, wherever I go, if I know that some students of mine are there, we connect with each other and we meet.
That's so nice.
Yeah, maybe that's one thing that students. It's not only with young ones. When I was teaching in the IFL Institute of, we always think that corporate, they're all working, but then when they come to the class, we treat them as our high school students only, and they also get close to us like that. Ma'am, anta hange bartare. You forget. It's just a teacher and a student for that moment.
Correct.
And it's really nice. The journey of being a teacher is, I think, get it. Every student is etched in my
ನೀವು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಲವ್ ಅಫೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ಕಾಳಜಿ, ಅವರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಸಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ
maybe because when they connect to me, it is really nice and we get really emotional. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಡೋರು.
So nice.
ಈಗ ನಾನು where I work for the LBTC, most of my children call me Rekha Amma. I'm used to that now.
Correct. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ 24 hours ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 10 to 12 hours ನಮ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಒಂದು ರೊಟೀನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಅಂತವ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದು?
Probably, see, everyone is busy throughout the day, Alma. Everyone is busy with their own work. But I think from that time, you have to make a me time. ಅದು ಟೈಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದಾನೇ ಬರೋದು.
Correct.
If you have, if you are sleeping late, then fine, you can get up late. That fixed hours of sleep is needed for everyone. For some, it is just 4 or 5 hours. For some, it is 8 hours. So accordingly, you can manage your time. ಈಗ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಲ ಕಳೆಯೋ ಬದಲು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ cooking and breakfast and lunch ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ within 2 hours. If you can finish, do that and come out and start doing your work. Or early morning, if you get up early morning, go and look up your garden, do whatever you want till the sun comes up. So and artwork is such that when you get involved in that, ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಸೋಷಿಯಲೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಧ್ಯ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ಅಟೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ from so many years in the same house, in the same area, you need to meet people, you need to attend whatever you're invited for and all that. So sometimes yes, for that I think ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚಿಕ್ಕೋರಿರುವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್, ಗಿವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಮೈ artwork. ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು you make them sit around you, give them some paper, pencil, you ask them to do it, you also do along with them. Maybe that's how I managed my time. ಚಿಕ್ಕೋರಿರುವಾಗ picking them, dropping them, ಅದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. With all that I could make, I don't know how I managed, but I think the passion in me made me do all that. Probably. So adonthara determination is required to do what you want, and only if you do that you find that inner happiness.
Correct.
Bari mansal ankondo okay, you are doing that, I want to do it, I'm coming, I'll do this, I'll do that, fine. No, but one day you have to make up your mind and start doing that. There's nothing great about it. Actually, there's nothing great about it.
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋಷ್ಟೇ ಈಸಿ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಖಂಡಿತ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ಇವರಿಂದ ನನಗ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, ಎಲ್ಬಂದೂನು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆನೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ, ಗಾರ್ಡನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆರ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಷ್ಟೂನು ಅವರು ಅಷ್ಟೂ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಕ್ಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮದ್ವೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಓದೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಕ್ಳನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ 10-12 ಜನರ ಮಧ್ಯ ಅವರು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲಾ ಕೆಲ್ಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಮೀ ಟೈಮ್ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್
ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ.
ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಇದ್ರು, ಅಜ್ಜಿ, ಅಮ್ಮ, great grand, they all were, even till date, my mother, she's almost 80, she catches 3 buses from Vidyaranapura and comes to my place. So I think, and my aunt who is in Bangalore, she has the whole farm, she is managing all alone. She is also 70 plus. So there are very strong genes probably. The whole family, my matriarchal, all of them are very strong. The women folks are really strong in my family. So probably maybe the genes come from there. They don't. I've never seen them sleeping. I never sleep in the afternoon. Neither lie down. Once I get up in the morning, it's only at 12:30 I hit the bed. So probably that afternoon when people relax, I don't do that. I have not seen my mother doing that when we were young, nor my grandmother. They were always doing something or the other. I've never seen them sit idle. All were working people.
Okay.
So probably we grew up seeing them and inculcated the same habits. ಇರ್ಬೋದು.
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ಈಗಲೂ ಅದು ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ, ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದೊಂದು ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಬೆಳಗ್ ಬಂದ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ತಾಯಿ ಅಂತೆ ಮಗಳು ನೂಲಿನಂತೆ ಸೀರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಗಾದೆನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರ ತಾಯಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕಮ್ಮ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕೂತು ಐಡಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೂತಿರೋದು ನೋಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋಂತಹದ್ದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರ್ಸು. ಸೊ ಹೇಳೋದನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕಲಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಕಲಿತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಖಂಡಿತ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಸೇಜು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ವಿಮೆನ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಅಂತದ್ದು.
Sorry for the.
ಸಾರಿ, ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಅಡಚಣೆಯಿಂದ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ಎಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಹಿಳೆಯಾಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿ ಕಲಿಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ರೇಖಾ ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಲ್ರು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್, ಅದರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತಂತಹ ಲೆಸನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ
challenges? Yes, of course. Onthara at a go, big challenge God created, sent me a big challenge. All's well when things go well, ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. And I was very happy and contented being a teacher, going to schools, teaching, being with my children and all that. And worked in all possible streams, CBSE, ICSE, IG, CSE, international stream, everything. And I used to go to work to Whitefield, to Greenwood High International School. But traveling from Banshankari to, it's about 60-62 kilometers up and down. ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು, back problem start ಆಯ್ತು because of the vehicle, school bus and all that. And in 2017, I think I had a major problem with my lumbar discs. And when I went for a checkup and the scan, they showed, my neurologist said that it is your call now, Rekha ma'am. Either you choose to be on a wheelchair or you pursue your passion of traveling and artwork and all that. It's your call now. You have to leave your job. That was the first, yes. Then obviously anyone in my place would choose not a wheelchair. So I quit my job as a teacher. I'm a regular stream teacher, and a few months I had to be on bed rest. The most helpless situation is that, being on bed rest to give rest to my back. But soon after that, I recouped, and then after physiotherapy, I got well. I started I think I was already into music by that time, and the good thing was being associated with Sheshadri sir, Sheshadri Mokshagundam sir. He is my mentor and guide and everything, where I learned my oil paintings and basic sketchings and all from. ಅವರು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ we used to do a program in Dignity Foundation, which is for elderly members, and we would go once in a month to make them happy with all Hindi old songs. That was really nice. And when I was in school, I hardly used to get time for to be tumba correct agi precise agi ella kaltkondo. I was raw. I used to go and sing. And now it's been 8 years since we have started doing that. Every month, third Friday without fail, 2 hours we sing for the elderly members and old age homes and all that.
Okay.
And it's such a nice feeling. It's just a social work which we love doing. One day someone asked me, Rekha, are you still going there? What do they pay you? How much? I said, yes, I do get paid. Yes. And that can you pay for your get paid for your happiness? Can you get paid for your passion? No, you can't buy passion. You can't buy happiness. The happiness that you get when we used to do this program called Nostalgia, all connoisseurs of music, ಒಂದು ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ they're all 70 plus members. 70 plus ಅವರು religiously they would come dot at 4 and sit with us and listen. Only Mike and us. And Sheshadri sir used to compare, relate them to stories, anecdotes, a movie ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು, lyricist ಅದು ಹಾಡು ನಾವು ಹೇಳೋದು. It's such a nice feeling to reach them. And one of the old member getting up and saying, ನಾನಿದು ಆ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ನಾನು ಬಸರಿ ಆಗಿರುವಾಗ, when I was pregnant, I had seen this movie. Such a we have tears in eyes when we sing in Dignity. Can anyone buy that happiness? No, it is not possible. Correct. And I'm really, really thankful to Sheshadri sir to provide this platform, for me. And from then I started growing. They were such good listeners that I started perfecting all my songs. Okay. Practicing all the 10, 12 songs that I had to sing continuously without music, without tracks, nothing. And it's such a pleasure to sing for ourselves, for others who really love to listen, all Hindi old music, old Hindi songs. Okay. Sheshadri sir is one of them who I can never be, I don't know how to thank him for providing me this. And from that, I just kept polishing my music, this thing, what I had in me. So that was a new me that I found after being with him.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಹಾಬಿ, ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇದಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೊರಗೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ
ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಟೈಮೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇದಾಗತ್ಲೇನೋ ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ recouping from that. And suddenly in 2018, when I was all set with my only home tuitions, calling children to guide them, and in 2018 I was again coincidentally or accidentally, whatever, I was again diagnosed with some liver issues, which cannot be revived at all. So from 2018 November, I had to lead a monitored life through my doctor. No medications, no out of the counter medication, no painkillers, nothing. I mean, for everything I had to ask my hepatologist for that, which is a very rare case, I believe, but God chose me to give that. It's all right. Initially, it was a shock to all of us. The whole family got upset, everyone. But one line my son said, Amma, let us not think why me. Let us think about what next. I can never forget that line one day when he said that. We were so emotional. You cannot digest the fact that you are not going to. I'm a person who likes to socialize, meet people, go out, travel, everything. But the moment your life is monitored, you should not eat out, you should not drink water anywhere. I mean, there are so many restrictions that come along with that. You cannot get infected, you cannot get fever, no cold, nothing. I cannot be put on any medication for a dentist or ortho or anything. So that actually is not easy. Not easy. Yes. But then it is.
How did you?
It's like either you have to live with it and forget the pain, or you have to sit and brood over it and get the pain again and again, and think about the pain and get more pain.
Correct.
So obviously, I had to choose the latter of being happy despite all that. It's not easy. Believe me, it's not easy, but one can get over it, definitely. Because now, when people see me, they don't know that I have this. No one can make out. Earlier, so it's again your mindset. When we get headaches, we always it's so bad. I have to take a painkiller or search for medicine or anything like that. But now, if I get I don't, because I'm not supposed to. If I have to be healthy, I have to live for my children, to make people happy around me, then I have to be happy. So I made that mindset, no, whatever comes, I'm going to face. I'm not making others unhappy around me. So pain, yeah, it comes and goes. It just goes. It's there. I'm not saying people will not get pain when you're going through all these illnesses. It's okay. I think once in a while you do get depressed. I also get depressed sometimes for a moment. It's all momentary. So I think again the positive thing that happened when I was diagnosed with this was I just looked into I was scrolling through YouTube and saw this dot art.
Yes.
And I said, yes, I think that was my turning point. Probably I was into big canvases, oil paints, and whatnot, everything, sketching and pencil shading and all that. But I think this small things, making things precisely and with minute details and intricacy, were my area, I guess. So when I started doing that, the vibrancy, the colors that I would use, all that brought in a lot of positive energy and positive vibes to me also and people around me also. See, when I am happy, my family is happy. When they think that, okay, she's fine, she's doing so many artwork, she's into music, she's doing jamming sessions with all her young boys, violinist and keyboard player and flautist and all them. We have jamming sessions with music here, and we made a lot of YouTubes, for Father's Day, Mother's Day and all that. Yes, we did all that. So when you do all that, okay, Amma is happy. Why should we worry about? So everyone forgets that. Yeah. Between, of course, all that is there. Going to doctors, getting checkups, all that is there. I'm not saying it's not there. But along with that, you try to forget. Try to forget that you have some. So I took a call on this dot art, and I started very small by, starting with pebbles.
Okay, I really want to show this dot art. Beautiful creation. ರೇಖಾ ಅವರದ್ದು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಜ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಲಿಂಕ್ ನ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿನೂ ನಾನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದು ಅವರ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಡಾಟ್.
ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳ ಮದುವೆಗೂ I made all handmade gifts for her in-laws family. Coasters agli, pebbles agli, no all. So I never used to throw anything away. Tawas, pans, and everything. I created dot art on everything that I could lay my hands on. So all the clutter is still there with me. So this dot art actually made me forget my illness for quite some time. I don't get any kind of I'm not disturbed by the fact that I have something that cannot be revived, or I have to live a monitored life. I cannot go out, I cannot travel much. All that is not there with me because the vibrant colors are so attractive. And when I am happy with the outcome, people are happy, people started approaching me and they appreciated. That motivated me to create more and more, and I started bettering myself at it. These are the positive vibes of getting positive thoughts or whatever. So through big canvases, to from starting to paint in childhood, from that I realized my strength lies in creating beauty in small things, small and in restrained space. Probably the minute detailing, the precision that I needed, that became my strength. And from small customers also, like my colleagues used to buy some posters. My sister was my customer right from the beginning. Whatever she had to gift in Mumbai, she would buy all the posters from me and go. So that's the encouragement I got from the family immediately. She would buy all posters and gift it. Instead of giving something else, she would gift handmade products. That's where I started. My colleagues from Raymond High, they started buying things from me to gift it to someone. And then my students used to buy, and I made nameplates also for the Graha Pravesham. Starting with a pebble, it grew. Then bottle art, I started doing art on bottle. My students gave so many orders, and even now I get orders from my students and my colleagues. I'm not publicizing I have not gone public into selling all my. The moment I put it on status, some or the other people who know me, you yourself,
Yes.
I came in touch with you through that only, through art only. So that's how then I got corporate orders. So right from a small thing, it became big, and it's my passion. I don't take stress of time target. Nothing is there. I take my own time and space and create things, and I love doing that. So this is how my journey of art and my journey of music. The rehearsals that we do, we have jamming sessions. It's all so nice that you hardly get any time to think about anything else or get depressed, or you feel like, "Oh, let me have some more time. Not 24 hours is not enough."
ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, 24 hours is not enough ರೇಖಾಗೆ.
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ
ಹೌದು.
जो तन लागे सो तन जाने. The one who is suffering knows. I'm not saying suffering ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದ್ ನಾವು ಸಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಏನ್ ನೋವು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೇನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ. ಬಟ್ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ನನಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು, ಓಕೆ, ಬಂದಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ which I wouldn't have done if I was still working as a teacher, full-time teacher, 10-hour job, traveling to school, coming back. No.
So positive. Seriously, ಒಂದು ನಾನಿವತ್ತು ಇದನ್ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಮೆಟರ್ನಿಟಿ ಲೀವ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಒಂದ್ ಮಗು ಆಯ್ತು, ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೀಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಮಗುನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ನನ್ ಜೀವನ ಕಳ್ದೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಾ 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 ಜನ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಏಜ್ ನವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಕೊರಗೋದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಖಂಡಿತ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹುಡುಕೋಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹುಡುಕೋಬೇಕು.
ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಐ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ನಾನೀಗ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರೀ ಮನೆಗಷ್ಟೇ ಸೀಮಿತ ಅಲ್ಲ ರೇಖಾದು. ಅವರು ಒಂದು NGOಗೆ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿ ದ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು NGOಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅವರು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಜರ್ನಿ ಎಂತದೇ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಬಂದ್ರೂನು ಅವರದ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆಗಷ್ಟೇ ಸೀಮಿತ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಇವನ್ ನಾವು ಶಿ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಸ್, ಈ ತರ NGOಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ 7-8 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದು ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈಗ
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Because when you are with children, you become a child.
Yes,
right?
Very true.
The child in you comes out. So I'm really happy when I'm with my students, when I go to LBTC or ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗರು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ the founder Anirudh had been my student. I have seen him right from the age of 3 or 4, I guess. So ಅವನ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲೂ he is a dentist now. ಅವನು 8, 9, 10 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವನು ಈ LBTC ಫೌಂಡರು, and he has got so many national and state awards, and he is a celebrity now. I'm so proud of him, Rekha. I cannot tell you, whenever I see him, I have tears in my eyes. That from ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾಟಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಡಿಫೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓಡಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಮಗು ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡುವಂತ ವಿಷಯ ಅದು. ಅವನು ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತಾನೆ ನನ್ನ. ನಾನು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದೆಮ್ ವೆನ್ he started LBTC. ಅವನು PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಾಗ he started this. Let's be the change. Started with picking up garbage from his own street, and ಅಂತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಗುಡ್ಡೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, you find this dumped garbage everywhere. He started this at that age, and really, I mean, hats off to him. He did it all by himself with just 1 or 2 of his friends joining him. And then from the time he started, I was a passive member of LBTC, because I did not have time when I used to work in school. Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday, Saturday Sunday I was training the corporate. So Monday to Saturday schools, I did not have time to be there with them, physically be there and help them out or anything. But I think again 2017, when I got this back problem, 3 months rest admile, I was so happy that I could join them for the events. And 2017 1 year early, we beautified about 10 government schools, Indranagar, Madivanda police station, addu ella with CSR, I mean Intel and employees and all volunteers bartare. But it gives you so much happiness when you're around. Belige 6 gante hodre, we used to come back at 7:30, 8 o'clock after painting on the walls, and it used to be fun being with children. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ರೇಖಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ರೇಖಾ. It's so nice to have them around me and treating me like a queen, and they all are so concerned about me. But again, after 2018, when I was diagnosed with liver issues, I was not supposed to go for the garbage cleaning, which I used to go that year. But then I thought, no, I have to go and help them with the paint. And now I go with them just for painting walls and drawing murals on the walls, and clay Ganesha time ಅಲ್ಲಿ workshops conduct ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, or to teach underprivileged children. ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದ್ರೆ it's okay. So I do all that now, except for garbage cleaning, which I used to go earlier. Only that I'm sorry, I cannot go now. It's really unfortunate. I would have loved to help them out with that also, but doctor's strict instruction, I cannot do that. But in whatever way I can, I'm doing that. Now I go with them and help them out. It's such a satisfying work when you do that you're giving something to the society.
Correct. But
ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ
ಹೇಳೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾ, you finish your work. I cook for my people and I go. I carry my towel because I cannot eat with them. So I have to carry my lunch. It's okay. Go with them, stay with them, have fun with them, paint, and then I come back with them. They always pick me up, they drop me, and they do whatever is needed. And I'm really, really thankful to Anirudh, and Sheshadri sir also works for LBTC with me. He gives all the designs and all that.
Okay.
So it's really nice to be with people who are so positive and yes.
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೋ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಲಕ್ಕಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನನಗೆ ರೇಖಾ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ವಿಷಯ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸುಲಭ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು ಲೈಫ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ನಾವು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಲೈಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್.
ಹೌದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸಿ ನಾನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಗ್ನಗ್ತಾ ನಂದು ಹೆಪ್ಟಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್ಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದೆ. ಈಸ್ ಅ ಯಂಗ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೂ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀ and I told him, you present papers, alva doctor, so you say that my case is not reversible. After maybe 5 or 6 years, I'll see to it that you present a paper that is reversible. You will say Rekha ma'am is going to reverse this
Yes,
case.
yes,
I promise
really,
my
yeah.
bandini, and I want to live up to that by following his strict instructions.
Really,
And I think you can do it. When I underwent this shoulder surgery, the first thing my doctor said me, you cannot undergo any kind of surgery, no anesthesia, anything. And the moment he told me, it all started. Ankle ligament tear, hand ligament tear, all that started.
Okay.
And then finally it was my shoulder surgery, which was a rotator cuff. It was a major surgery. And doctors were not ready to do it because they cannot put me on painkillers or antibiotics. And I had to heal myself. Yes, this one thing I want to tell you all, that again it is mindset, because we always think that without antibiotic, without medication, I cannot survive my thing. It will not heal. It is not true. Because after that major surgery, I was not given any antibiotic, no painkillers. I had to, tolerate the pain and only cold pack. And I kept, chanting Dhanvantri mantra and Vishnu Sahasranama. That is what I was told by my elders, which I followed. Geeta Krishnan ma'am anta namdu Carmen school li hoಗ್ತಿದ್ರು. She said Dhanvantri ka chant Dhanvantri mantra. So she instilled that in me, and then I started doing that. Or maybe it was again my belief, because I cannot be put on anything. So my belief, I started doing that. In the 24 hours I was chanting this mantra, sitting, and because I could not take anything, I had to tolerate the pain. It had to be naturally healed without any medication, with the implant inside the shoulder. So nothing is impossible. That made me believe in that, because probably if I had not undergone this, I wouldn't have believed also. Maybe. Because my personal experience, spiritual healing is possible, natural healing is possible if you make up your mind. Anything, maybe not for all kinds of, the physical, this thing I'm telling, that it is possible, even if you make up your mind that yes, I can tolerate this much. What is the intensity of pain is different for each one of us.
True,
isn't it? So doctors also used to feel really bad. Rekha, I'm not supposed to give you anything. We are feeling so bad for you. I said, please don't say that. If you say that, then I will start self-pitying myself. I will try to, use 24 hours cold pad and my mantras, probably distracting myself from the pain with only my right hand. My daughter saved me. Kalarnava Varicha gave me so many orders that within 3 months of surgery, I started using my right hand and started my canvas dot art. And I think I forgot my pain during that period. 2 months that I did. So it is possible, according to me. I don't know how People will take it how you all are going to take it. I don't know. My personal experience is that if you want, it can happen.
ಎಸ್
It is possible.
ವೆರಿ ಟ್ರೂ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ
ಇದು
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
ಅದೇ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಂಗೆ
ಮೈಂಡ್ಸೆಟ್ ಎರಡೇ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. ಮೈಂಡ್ಸೆಟ್, ಮನಸ್ಸು ದೃಢ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ರೇಖಾ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ to everyone can do it, and I am 110% sure that everyone can do it. It is not a ಏನು ಅಂತಾರ.
ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಸೋ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್. ರೇಖಾ ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ರು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಒಬ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರಿಂದ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ರೇಖಾನೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಅವರೇ ಸ್ವತಃ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಖಂಡಿತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ, ಎಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಸೇಜು, ಎಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿನ ನಮಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. All of us have that in us. We all are, blessed to, I think, have that sense of, all of us have one or the other talent. It's only thing is that you have to find that from within yourself. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Nothing else. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದು ಅದನ್ನ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಬೇಕು. You have to take it forward. You just cannot say, okay, I have that in me. No. If you have that in you, you have to take it forward. You have to start doing it. Start with small things. Which, ಅದೇ ಸಂತೋಷ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ once you start feeling happy about it, no, I think you will just fly somewhere. And for your happiness, you need not, it's not for the whole world. No, it's for your happiness. You have to live for yourself. It's live for your happiness. If you are happy, you are making others happy around you. And I love to see everyone happy around me. And I'm really, really blessed with all positive people around me. Everyone.
ಅದೇ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವೈಬ್ ಕೂಡ
ಇಷ್ಟು ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. If people don't appreciate, if people don't admire my work, if they don't, my work will be lying. If they appreciate it, if they send me messages, I love this, then I think they are inspiring me, motivating me to do more and more. If I sing, my school friends, even now, when I send my recorded songs and they say, it's so good, Rekha, that motivates me to sing some more. Alva. So you need people to motivate you, and I have people who are motivating me. That is why probably.
True.
It's not me. I think the people around me are motivating me and making me do things that they want me to do.
ನಿಜ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೇಖಾ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ 1 hour ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10-12 ಸಾಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅವರು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಅವ್ರು ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಅವರ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್, ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್, ವಿಲ್ ಪವರ್. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಜನ ಅಪ್ರಿಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Thank you all my friends. Thank you to all those who are watching this. I think this is connecting with so many people, and I love making friends. I love meeting them. Maybe those who are not known to me also, maybe someday we will meet. I think we are destined to meet people, and we will.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. True. ಈ ಒಂದು ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ.
This is again one inspiring song from Rockford. Again, I started with Nagesh Putnur's movie song of I think Door, and ending with again Nagesh Putnur. song written by Gulzar. आसमां के पार शायद और कोई आसमां होगा, आसमां के पार शायद और कोई आसमां होगा, बादलों के पर्वतों पर कोई बारिश का मका होगा, मैं हवा के परों पे कहाँ जा रहा हूँ, कहाँ कभी उड़ता हुआ कभी मुड़ता हुआ मेरा रास्ता चला, मैं हवा के परों पे कहाँ जा रहा हूँ, कहाँ. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rekha, for giving me this opportunity to speak to so many people. I'm honored it. Thank you so much. It had been my pleasure, real pleasure. I've never been on such platforms before. It was only public speaking, or in schools and speaking one-to-one, or in mass, not in real this thing, not virtually, but I don't know. Yes.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಅಂತ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಅಮ್ಮ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್ ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಯು. ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಪುಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ವಿಮೆನ್ ಔಟ್ ದೇರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗನ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for this platform. You bandu ಖಂಡಿತ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಒಂದು ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಿನುಗು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನವರು ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ವಾಚರ್ ನ ಅವ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮಿನುಗು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ಕೂಡ ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೇಡಿ ರಜಿನಿ ಅಂತ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡೆಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, so she came out with this beautiful voucher for you. Thank you Rajini, thank you Minugo for this, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you Rajini. I would love to meet you someday.
Yes, please.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's been the best Women's Day, I think.
Yes,
I have ever
for me
spent. This evening was wonderful with so many of you logged in, and thank you so much audience. And thank you Rekha, namesake.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ನನ್ಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂಥರ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗು. ನಿಮ್ಗೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಸಿದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿನ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಶನಿವಾರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭೇಟಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.